All right, The Substance, directed by Corley Farge, starring Demi Moore, Margaret Qualley, and Dennis Quaid. This movie, if you haven't heard, is wild. I know I'm late to the game on this one, but it came out on digital, and I knew everybody was talking about The Substance, so I had to give it a watch. And pretty much everything everybody says is true. The body horror elements is insane in this movie. It's a very, very good thriller. And honestly, it's one of the best anti-drug, anti-addiction messages in any film I think I've ever seen. So let's talk about it. Demi Moore plays Elizabeth Sparkle, TV actress who got her Hollywood star, and now she's gotten older, and she's starting to feel age. She's starting to feel like nobody cares about her anymore. The age is setting in, you know? Everybody feels this, everybody gets old, and they don't feel like they once did. Her ratings are going down on her TV show. Dennis Quaid plays this just vile, producer. He's so hard on her. He's such, a gross man. He honestly does a really good job. And he's kind of pressuring her into getting her out. And she comes across The Substance. Promise to make you young again, make you a better version of yourself. But every 7 days, you have to swap back. And that's pretty much all the film says. You have to swap back every 7 days to the younger version of yourself if you want the substance to work. Now, without spoiling too much, this film is visually disturbing. The main thing this film does for me, it makes me cringe in a good way. This film loves needles. They love needles. The injection, the substance itself, they have to pull liquid out of people, all these close-ups. It's if you've got a fear of needles, yeah, you're gonna be looking away like I was. It was hard to watch. I think that was a good thing that it was hard to watch. Very well done. And the body horror elements, yeah, they're there. Without ruining it, they are there. I'm willing to admit, it doesn't really happen until 30 minutes in, and then the ending is absolutely insane with what they do. That's all I'm gonna say. Now, Margaret Qualley's character, Lucy, I think she's a great actor. There is a scene in this movie that is basically softcore porn. Margaret Qualley is in this super scantily clad outfit. It makes sense in the world of the film why this scene exists. It just feels like overkill, man. It's 3 minutes of softcore porn, if you ask me. I don't think that scene belongs in this movie. Or at least it should be 30 seconds long. That's the one scene I just really didn't like. This movie's kind of hard to talk about without spoiling it. So the only other thing I'll talk about is the acting. And the acting is phenomenal here. I think Demi Moore just won a Golden Globe for this movie. She absolutely killed it. Even when she's got so much makeup and prosthetics on, you can clearly see how well she's acting in this film. I haven't seen a lot of her stuff, but this is probably one of her better works. And honestly, I absolutely love Dennis Quaid in this movie. I think he's a shit character. He plays a scumbag, but he does it so well. There's a couple of close-ups of him eating and a couple edits where you're just holy shit, Dennis. Whoa, you're playing a crazy character, man. And the ending of this film, oh, it's so satisfying. It is almost a perfect ending, if not an actual perfect ending. It wraps it up in such a nice, neat bow. I mean, it's a horrifying ending. The stuff that this movie does, I'm just holy shit. What? I've never seen anything like this. It's insane. Truly, probably the best horror movie I've seen in quite some time. I don't watch a lot of them, but this was up there. Wherever you can go see this movie, I highly recommend you go do it. Turn the lights off, get yourself in the right mood, because it's gonna scare you. I honestly think this movie has an amazing message. Through all the crazy movie that this is, it's basically an anti-drug movie. It's an anti-drug movie, and it's an age appreciation movie. The moment this movie ended, I had such an appreciation for me, who I am as a person, any kind of addiction you're struggling with, or any kind of problem you have. The monster is the addiction in this film, and it's just such a good way of being anti-drug stuff. Better than any commercial or dare program or anything. This movie will set you straight if you need it. So yeah, let me know if you've seen The Substance, what you thought of it. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you want, and I'll talk to you later.